Alright guys, welcome back. It is Punt Factor here, bringing you some more Green-White Value Town. I made a couple changes here. I noticed we kept dying to Mardu Pyromancer, which is incredibly frustrating. So, I decided to toss in 3 Veil of Summers. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but what I do know is, interactive decks like Jund, any sort of hand disruption hurts us. So Veil might not be bad. Also gives us a bit of an edge versus some counter spells. If we come across blue-white control, or if we come across the blue-white Stoneblade, this might be a good card. Because right now we didn't really have anything to go against some of the blue-white control or control decks of that nature. So what I did is I went down to 2 Aven Mind Sensors, 2 Oofs, and 2 Damping Spheres. We'll see how this works. It might not be that amazing. Still want to keep the 2 Abrupt Decays, 2 Plagueys, and I'm still going to try the Night of Autumn main board, and then having the other Skews in the side. Kind of that configuration. So, yeah, typical package of my 3 Forest, 1 Blaststone, 1 Bojuka Bog, 1 Gavany. Still like my 3 Ghost Quarters. Because I'm not running Raminaps, if I was running Raminap, I might consider going down to 2 Ghost Quarters and upping that to 4 Force, but I'm not. Still have the 1 Horizon Canopy, 2 Plains, 1 Overgrown Tomb for our Abrupt Decays and Plague Engineers, 2 Temple Gardens, and our 8 Fetches. Onto the creatures, I have our 4 Path to Exiles, 7 Mana Dorks, not 8. We have 2 Scavenging Oozes, 2 Voices to fill in that 2-drop slot. It always tends to be the weakest slot in Value Town. I am still running the Spike Feeder Heliod Infinite Life combo. I do feel like it's just good in the deck. Obviously, any sort of I win button, you can gain in Modern, especially in some of those matchups, against like Mardu Pyromancer. Some of those like tougher matchups that we just can't really get through. Having that I win button is fantastic. 4 Coursers, 4 Knight of the Reliquaries, the bread and butter of the deck. We have 3 Kitchen Finks, and then I have my 1 Knight of Autumn. And then the 4 Collected Companies, which actually there was just a discussion on the Discord channel that I'm in. We were talking about this deck. There's a discussion cutting the Collected Companies. I think it's a really bad idea. Kind of went into it a little bit there in that discussion. But so when we're playing this league, let's note how many times Collected Company is relevant. Heliod thinks Value Town. I think it's going to be quite a bit. The thing with Collected Company in the deck is it's really the only instant. I mean, of course we have like Path to Exile, we have Night Shenanigans, but it's that instant that we can play, versus a control deck after they board wipe us, or after, at the end of a Jund turn, after we get through the Lily Edict, things like that. If let's admit it, we're a shitty mid-range deck. like if we're looking to play the best mid-range deck, we should probably just play Jund or something. But the people that are playing Value Town are playing Value Town because they love the interactions. They love Knight of the Reliquary. That's why I'm playing it. It's not the most amazing deck. You can't screw it up all the time, or you just lose. But if we took our deck and took out arguably the most powerful card in it, for a plethora of reasons, but one of which is having something to do at instant speed, and we went down to playing everything at sorcery speed, it would take way too long to get our engine online. It would take way too long to kind of start overwhelming our opponent in that like incremental value that we get from the deck. Sure, Collected Company whiffs on occasion, but I think the discussion was about Once Upon a Time in Collected Company's place, and your Once Upon a Time is going to whiff 2, and you can only take 1 creature and put it in your hand versus putting 2 creatures on the board. And one thing I mentioned is most of our creatures in the deck synergize so well together that a lot of the times we don't care which two we get. Um, I'm happy to get now. When I was playing Old Value Town, I was happy to get, Courser of Crufix Tireless Tracker. I was happy to get Knight of the Reliquary Tireless Tracker. I was happy to get, even in some situations, I was happy to get, Scavenging Ooze Voice of Resurgence. Um, but I wouldn't be happy to pay 2 mana, find a Scavenging Ooze, and then have to just cast it at sorcery speed into, say, I don't know, counter magic removal, whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a very bad idea. It might not be. I don't know, but I have played this deck quite a bit. Um, it's just the deck that I like in Modern. Obviously, I've played other things, and they're great too. But Value Town, for whatever reason, is just so much fun for me. So I've played it a ton, and Collected Company, I think, hands down, bar none, is the most powerful card in the deck. The other comment was about Vivian, and man, it's taken a long time to find an opponent. Was Vivian the 3 mana Vivian? And that card is so sweet. Like, when she was spoiled, I immediately bought her for the deck. I wanted to try her. But I bought her in paper, I bought her online. And the problem, though, with the deck is because you're running Collected Company, you can't really take out too many creatures. So there's, and I understand that argument of, well, take out Collected Company, add Vivian. I tried that. I did. I tried that. Um, I don't even want to say it was okay because I don't want to give people, I don't want to give anybody a false sense of like it being a good idea. Um, so when I say it was okay, I mean like it was okay, but it definitely did not feel nearly as powerful. And this hand is actually pretty good. Um, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but we have 2 Cocos, so like, okay, once again, if this, oh no, we're probably just gonna die. Is this Neoform? Yeah, this deck's just stupid. We're just gonna lose. It doesn't matter. Good way to start a new league. Just the dumbest deck in the world. Alright, so F6. Let's see if we lose on turn 1. Alright, I'd much rather just talk about Value Town now. So yeah, Vivian had some interesting interactions, especially with like Knight of the Reliquary, being able to dig or being able to give something vigilance. But I felt that Vivian was way better when your board was already set up. It wasn't super amazing. It wasn't like a Collected Company, on turn 3 kind of amazing. It was definitely a slower card, gaining value, over X amount of turns. Where I feel like the deck needs to set up its engine quickly, and Vivian doesn't really do that. Vivian's like, hey, the board is stable. Vivian comes down. She gives some more value to the creatures that are already in play. You can do some cooler things with it, like swing with a massive knight while still holding up an activation. You can do a lot of that cool stuff. Um, but like this hand, if those were like 2 Vivians, cool, we lost. Good. But yeah, if those were 2 Vivians, this would just be like an easy ship. Um, I guess we'll bring in Damping Sphere. Um, this is such a stupid deck. Let's see here. Infinite Life just does not matter. Damping Sphere doesn't actually matter. No, I don't think we bring Damping Sphere in. I guess Aven Mind Sensor, because they do search their deck. Guess we can take out a Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, none of this matters. This deck's just dumb. I don't ever get too like poo-pooey on. Oh, this sucks. Path is nice, but we don't have a way of casting it. Okay, we're gonna keep it. I guess we get rid of Spike Feeder. Yeah, I typically don't get like too, poopy about, a deck being like too good or whatever. But this deck is it's clearly like actually just broken. And it's kind of dumb that the only reason they didn't ban it is because it's not consistent enough. But the reality of it is like it's consistent enough to the point where it wins enough that it just feels horrible to play against. Like that last game, we didn't even get to play a card. What is this crap? Neoform. Let's read Neoform here. Okay. So we cannot tap out for path, so we're just going to go here, play this. We need to constantly hold path up because that's the only thing we can potentially do. Also, guys, I want to apologize about me sniffling all the time. So, I promise you, I'm not a cokehead, but I am allergic to literally everything. When I was like, I don't know, 6 years old or something, I got tested, and they prick your back with like those round, whatever they are, and one sec, this is crucial moment here. He's gonna sack this Neoform. Good on you. Let's go get Neobrand. So I don't path yet. I gotta think through this. I think I path now. Yep. Yep. Or was I supposed to path? I think I was supposed to path when they did the Nourishing Shoal. I don't know. I don't even care about this matchup. This deck is just stupid. I think I was supposed to path whenever they played Nourishing Shoal. Or Nourishing Shoal. I think. I don't know. Can they cobble it together? Anyway, so I got tested, right? And they have like those, those like circular needle things with all the different allergens. Literally, my entire back was a hive. Um, that, and I have asthma, so literally, like every month of the year, I have something going on. And I wouldn't be bringing this up, but I randomly rewatched one of my videos just to kind of see a couple lines that I might have missed. And I found one, but um, I noticed that I was like sniffing. And when I'm sniffing, like in my room where I'm recording, it's not that loud, like at all. So I thought, but in the microphone, it sounds like I'm trying to blow a line through a coffee stirrer. I was like, holy shit. That is like ridiculous. So I apologize. I'm going to try to not do that. And I'm also going to try to buy another microphone that's not this crappy headset mic, because that's obnoxious. Is this dude like going for it again? What are we doing here? Allosaurus Rider crap. Hate this stupid deck. Okay. Cool. I don't even know what I sided in for this. Nothing, really. Okay, so I still have all my crap. Yeah, I do hope they would just or I wish they would just ban this deck. They really just need to ban Allosaurus Rider. Like, I don't want to see Gristle, whatever it's called. I don't want to see that go. I like Neoform too. I don't want to see that go. But literally, this card it's stupid. It's not played in any other deck at all. It costs 7 mana. It's just a dumb card. Like, well, why? So they could easily just ban this card. It would probably wipe the deck out. There's also that stupid, like, what is it? What do they even have going on? Look at that crap. Look at that thing. That's a cool thing. Gristle. It's Gristle. It's not Grishel. I thought it was Grishel for whatever reason. All right, what do we draw here? Knight of the Reliquois. Why don't we just, like... What are we doing here? What are we doing? They need to die. Yeah, let's play a Night Out. Play this out. Can they do it again? Probably. I don't know what they could play. Stupid Lab Maniac. Yeah, we're gonna whoa, relax. Let's block here. Take 5. No biggity. We're gonna have some shenanigans we can pull next turn. This is going to be a Lab Maniac. It's a Lab Maniac. If you draw a card, good for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and play a Courser. Whoops. My bad. Let's play a Courser there. There's another Knight. Go ahead and do that. Gain a life. Let's go ahead and pass turn. Could have played out a Finks. So I think can't even blast zone this thing, which sucks. I mean, I could, but it's CMC3, then we just die to these. So I think we're just going to lose to this degenerate deck. Sure. Play something ridiculous. You got it. There it is. I don't think we can beat that card. Well, we definitely can't now. Yep. Good game. All right. So stay tuned for League Match 2. Boom. Pun Factor playing degenerate crap. More to come, guys.